Today is July the 26th, and this is part 16 of our study of end times. Yesterday, we did kind of a review of what we'd learned so far, and it sort of took us down to the end of the first 3.5 years of that 7-year period. Now things are about to change drastically. I want to read in 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety. And remember, the first 3.5 years, that's exactly what will be, peace and safety. Antichrist is going to be in control, and there will be peace and safety for the world. Right? When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So what that says is that when we have this period of peace and safety, all of a sudden, suddenly, things are going to change drastically. And the last 3.5 years are going to be the most horrible time the world's ever known. And I described it, and I think it's true. It'll be like a 3-ring circus. There's going to be things going on here, and something different going on there, and something different going on over there, all at the same time. It will be a horrific time. Now, to get an overview of that 3.5 year period, we're going to go to the book of Revelation, chapter 6. And we're going to look at the seals, but we're not going to talk about the seals. That's not part of our study here, so don't worry about the seals, what that's all about. Just worry about what it says. Verse 6, verses 1 and 2. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the voice of thunder, one of the 4 beasts saying, Come and see. And I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow. And a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And what that tells us, this man is Antichrist. He hadn't had to conquer before. He's kept everything going by his eloquence, but now he's turning to force, to violence. And there's going to be violence on the earth during this whole 3.5 years. So Antichrist is going to play the part during this time. All right. Verses 3 and 4 of chapter 6. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, Come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. All right, so now then, the second thing is going to take place during this last 3.5 years is war. They're going to fight with each other. Now, that's a little bit different than Antichrist conquering. We're having war. People are fighting each other. And why are they fighting each other? I thought we had peace and safety. Well, as we go on, we're going to find out why they are fighting each other. And so the next, verses 5 and 6 says, And when it opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard the voice in the midst of the 4 beasts saying, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. All right, now here's the problem. A penny was payment for a day's wage, for a day's work. A man worked all day, he got what was called a penny. He got a measure of wheat, or about a quart. That's as much as a man probably would not quite as much as a man would eat in a day. So a man's going to work all day long and only earn enough money to get him something to eat for one person. This is famine. All through this 3.5 years, there's going to be famine, not enough food to eat, and which means that there's going to be war with people trying to get food from each other. So they're going to fight over food. Famine is going to take place. Then quickly, chapter 6, verses 7 and 8. And when it opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast saying, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth. So now death is going to be common during this time. As a matter of fact, the Bible says if this period had not been shortened, there wouldn't be anyone left alive on the earth. There's going to be billions of people die during this time. Death is going to be part of the way that happens during this last 3.5 years. Well, time's up again. We're going to have to pick up here. So the overview of this last 3.5 years. Antichrist is going to be there. There's going to be war. There's going to be famine. There's going to be death during this time. Everything has suddenly changed from the first 3.5 years. Okay, that's for today. I will look for you in the morning. Have a great day today.